Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
That's nice. It's nice to see you, sir. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Welcome to Tattletales. It is nice to have you with us this afternoon, wherever you may be, and all of you, too, here in the studio. You're going to have fun today. I promise you, we have got the craziest group of people, and you're going to meet them now. Winning money today for the blue section. I almost said banana, because that's really where they belong. Charlie Brill and Mitzi McCall. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen.
Am I blue?
Do you know, I really almost said winning money for the bananas.
Did you turkey?
Yes, I started to say it. I couldn't help it. Do you look snappy today?
Thank you. I wore a suit and everything.
Yeah.
Because I have respect for you.
I'm certainly glad to hear it.
You're a
And
cute
Mitzi,
boy, a nice boy with dimples.
Feeling, shut up, Charles. I got a feeling you look terrific, too, back there. And we'll find out, won't we?
I'll be up there, darling, showing you every inch of me.
Oh, all right.
That's all there is, 1 inch.
Hey, never mind. Winning money today for the banana section from That's My Mama, Mama herself, Teresa, married on her husband, Mr. Ben Hines.
I'm glad to be a banana.
The last couple of shows has been Teresa and Ben's first time on our show. We're certainly thrilled to have you. And you've been finding out things about each other, haven't you?
Oh, we certainly have.
I love it when people come on and say, you know, we've been married 30 years, as they have. Long time, successful, nice, wonderful marriage, and come on here and almost blow it in 2 days. It's lovely to have you with us. Winning money today for the red section, old friends, and we haven't seen them in a long time, from the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Mr. Gavin MacLeod and his wife, Patty MacLeod.
Hi.
You both look absolutely smashing. It's nice to see you when you come back a year later and you look even better.
You look a year younger.
Yeah. A year younger. That's
Thank you,
what
Bert.
it is.
It's nice to be here.
Now, what year are you in with Mary Tyler Moore?
We're just finishing the end of the 6th year.
End of the 6th year.
Yeah.
Isn't that super? Well, continued success. I'm sure it'll go on. If you are ready, ladies, here comes the first question at you for the day. It's worth $150, and this is it. No, this is it. I always do that. Ladies, would you consider yourself more of an expert on what turns a man on or what turns a woman on? Uh-huh. I didn't know it was that funny, Mitzi. Think it over, ladies. We'll find out, won't we? Off they go. Charlie, what will Mitzi say?
No, it would be how to turn a man on.
It would?
Yeah, because Mitzi is a devil.
Oh. Tell me one of her favorite tricks.
Well, I'll tell you.
Never mind if you don't, Mitzi.
She puts on the earmuffs and I put... Never mind, it's so crazy. It's nice. I'm getting hot talking about it.
I know. Okay, let's bring that little expert on here. Would you consider yourself more of an expert, Mitzi, on what turns a man on or what turns a woman on?
Let me say right now that I am no expert on it.
Oh, of course.
But I have been known to turn a few men on
That's
in my
it.
day.
A few men?
Hey, Bert.
The blue section is thrilled you got that. Charlie is questioning the term few.
A few men?
Well, I come from a small town.
Oh.
I was going to say we were considering changing our names to Ike and Tina Turn-On, but...
Oh, we'll get the snare drum for you. Thank you, my dear. Ben, what would Teresa say?
Turning a man on.
Man on.
Yes.
Yeah. But she, I guess maybe we'll get that all the way down the line from you guys. I think that we were thinking that women would also know what to do, would therefore consider themselves an expert on what... I'm going to move right along.
Yeah,
get out of this. You say turn a man on. Here she comes now. Didn't like the way that was going. Teresa, would you consider yourself more of an expert on what turns a man on or what turns a woman on?
Well, I think being the woman, I would say that I'm more of an expert on what the woman, what turns me on.
What turns a woman on? Yeah. There, you see? No, that's not what Ben said.
Is that terrible? Oh.
Sorry about that. You see, the phraseology, if I have to read it carefully to be sure that I don't...
Phraseology.
That I don't...
I didn't even
deceive
understand it, and I got it right.
Yes, I know. Well, blind luck sometimes happens, Charlie. Teresa, I'm sorry that's not what Ben said, but it's understandable. Now, see, there's the dilemma. Gavin, what are you going to do with it?
Well, all I know, she turned me on when I first met her, and I'm not close to being turned off by her. So I would say turning men on.
You say turning men on.
Yes, exactly.
Instead of knowing what turns a woman on.
I don't understand
Let me
this.
say it again. Would you consider yourself more of an expert? I'm asking her.
Oh, her.
On what turns a man on or what turns a woman on?
Oh,
Now, they obviously know a lot about both, but what do you think she would consider herself an expert on? More of an expert.
Of what turns a woman on?
You'll say what turns a woman on. The red section's not sure.
Thank you very much.
All right, you'll say...
Patty's sister's out there, she understands.
Okay, you'll say a woman, and I'll read her the question, be sure she's got it.
Okay,
Here she
yeah.
comes.
It's
Shh,
very
don't give it
strange.
away now. Don't say a word. Patty, would you consider yourself more of an expert on what turns a man on or what turns a woman on?
Why, what turns a man on?
No, that's not what Gavin said.
Gavin!
Sorry about that.
I spoil you rotten!
102 greedy little people in the blues section jumped the gun there. Gavin,
What
would
did
you like
Gavin
to explain
say?
that? He said
It's
more...
very complicated, Patty. No,
Well, you
Bert
took
will
long.
explain it. You'll understand it.
No, I can't explain it. I don't understand it either. It's just
Charlie didn't understand it, and he got it right.
we better just let it go at that. Hey, dummy here in the end is the only one that got it.
That's it.
Charlie and Mincy get the whole thing, and then... we'll come back in a moment. We've got a lot more pots to go. Don't go away. Madness, sheer madness. Over here, I have to stand here. This is I'm getting directions from the blue section now. They won one pot and it's gone to their head. Here comes question number 2. If you're ready to go, ladies, it's worth $150 as well, and we're still having a bit of a discussion here on the first question, aren't we? Ladies, we assume your husband doesn't criticize you often. But when he does, shh, don't give it away now. But when he does, there's more to it than that. Is he more apt to criticize your appearance, your attitudes, or your actions? Okay, think it over. Not so easy. Off you go. And we'll start with you, Ben. When you do criticize Teresa, what will she say? Would you be more apt to criticize her appearance, her attitudes, or her actions?
I've criticized her appearance. I've criticized her actions. And what was the last?
Her attitudes.
Her attitude also.
Yes. Well, then the question is more apt.
More apt.
Yeah. When he does, is he more apt to criticize which one of those? Appearance, attitudes, or actions?
Actions.
Actions?
Actions.
Uh-huh. She does something that you really just don't care for.
Yeah.
Does she continue to do it anyway?
Whether she wants to or not. If she feels like...
She does.
Right on.
And you feel free to criticize her.
Of course.
You want to tell us what it is, Ben, or just let it go with that?
Let it go for now.
Right, okay.
I'll talk to you later.
No, it's not necessary. It's not part of the question. You'll say her actions. Let's bring her on.
Yeah.
Here she comes. Teresa, when Ben criticizes you, I'm sure he doesn't do that often, but when he does, is he more apt to criticize your appearance, your attitudes, or your actions?
Oh, Bert, that's a hard question because he really doesn't criticize too much. I have a way I can't keep my stockings straight, and sometimes he criticizes my dress, maybe too long. I would say my appearance.
No, that's not a way to say it. Tough question. Very tough. Ben, tell Teresa what you said.
I
See how she
said
reacts.
actions.
Actions?
Actions, yes.
What actions?
Later.
We all want to know, don't we, gang? No, he won't tell us, and you obviously don't know what he's talking about. Sorry about that, Teresa. Gavin, what will Patty say?
She's a dancer, and she's got great actions. But I think it would be her actions. I'll tell you why. Principally because of the phone usage. We had one phone, and I would try to get her, and she was on the phone so much. I had to have another phone installed to have that ring so that she would hang up the other one to get the other one so I could say hello to her. And I would in essence, say actions.
Yes, centering around the use of the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's bring her on, see what she says. Patty, as we said, we assume that Gavin doesn't criticize you often, but when he does, would you say he's more apt to criticize your appearance, your attitudes, or your actions?
My attitudes.
No, that's not what he said.
He said I...
No? You want to take another guess, Patty?
What was the first one?
The three were appearance, attitudes, and actions.
Not my appearance.
You're getting
He
warm.
didn't. Well, he never criticizes my actions.
No?
But that's what he said.
Yes, he did. He had one specific thing.
Specifically, tell me what.
He put it as a usage of the phone, is how he put
Oh, he does. But I'm always taking his phone calls.
See?
Because
He
people
never
don't
thought
want to
of that.
bother him.
Sorry
But only
about that.
yesterday he called me dumb.
Ah.
Oh.
On the phone.
Male
Yes.
chauvinist.
Yes, sorry about that.
Okay.
Nevertheless,
She says the wrong
let's get down to
things.
Smarty Pants here.
This is the easiest question I have ever been asked in
You know
my
how
life.
many times we've heard this? Blue section, don't count your money yet.
No.
He has said this a number of
Wait,
times.
no, you could count, you could spend it, please.
Oh, really?
Listen to me.
Okay.
I criticize Mitzi all the time. The appearance, not so much, because I'm resigned. She's not going to grow, and that's it. And that's the way it is.
How tall is Mitzi?
Mitzi is 4'11".
4'11".
Yes.
Okay.
She spends her life looking into people's navels for approval.
Right.
The attitude is good. It's not bad. But the actions are crazy.
Crazy
The
actions.
actions are insane.
What kind of crazy actions?
Running naked in the halls.
But you don't mean at home.
I mean on the halls, wherever
Oh.
people have halls. She runs
Oh.
naked.
I thought you meant it like at the
Going
Hilton
up
or
on
something.
roofs and screaming, making believe she's a helicopter. That's craziness. Mitzi
Crazy.
is not well.
No.
The actions.
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 Actions speak louder than attitudes.
Anything you say. But
Okay.
action. I'm so
Actions.
confident.
This is it. You can get the
it's
whole
a shoe-in.
Here she comes. I get the feeling we're doing a little Bob and Ray here, you know. Mitzi,
Yes?
we assume now, of course, that Charlie very seldom criticizes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Only when there's an R in the month.
But if he does, which is he more apt to criticize? Appearance, attitudes, or actions?
Now, Bert, you know that he would never criticize my appearance.
No.
Because he'd have 6 eyes instead of 4. And he's certainly not going to criticize my attitude because I have a good attitude.
What is it then?
My actions are
That's
not
it.
the best.
You got it. You're the only one that did. You got all the money. Mitzi and Charlie get it all, and we split. And we change places at halftime, gentlemen. Step to the rear. We'll bring the ladies out front. We'll come back. Will Charlie and Mitzi hang on to win it? Don't go away. Here we go. We have changed places after halftime. I have these lovely ladies with me. Fellas, if you're ready. Hey, guess what? Ben and Gavin, Charlie, believe it or not, has all the money. I'm hysterical. I can't believe it.
Big joke, huh?
This question's worth $150. Men, you're alone in a room of an art museum, and no one else is around. You see 2 similar statues side by side. The sign on one says, "Please do not touch." The sign on the other says, "Please touch." What would you be more likely to touch? The don't touch statue, the touch statue, both statues, or neither statue? And if you've got that in one reading, you're a genius. Goodbye, fellas. That's the problem, Patty. What will you do? It's basically a question of curiosity, I guess, or what you think of authority, or whatever, you know.
Well,
2 statues, 2 signs.
right. Gavin, is sort of, he goes against, what is that called? When you go against what? Thank you.
Conventions.
Nancy.
You're right, but you don't win any money
Yes,
for that.
right. So, whatever that would be, the answer to that would be, that's what he would do. Whatever he's not supposed to do.
Well, but you have a couple of choices there. You can
Got a
touch.
lot of choices.
You can more likely to touch is the don't touch, which you would say
He
yes.
would touch the don't touch.
How about the touch?
And not touch the do touch.
Well, how about both statues or neither statue? We don't have. You gotta go to the United Nations to sort this one out. Yeah, we do have that. As
Yes,
a matter
we
of fact,
do, yeah.
if he touched the touch statue and didn't touch the if he touched
would
the
touch
don't
touch, and
then that's your choice.
that's right.
Then the heck with the rest of them.
Well, isn't it there?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, that's what I take.
Shall we
Abbott
negotiate some more, or
Costello?
should we just let it go with that? You'll say he will touch the don't touch statue. Period.
Yes, no, and he will not touch the do touch statue.
No, that you can't. We don't
Oh,
have that.
Okay.
That takes for granted. I mean, that's implicit. If you don't touch, if you touch the don't
Bert.
touch, you don't touch. You touch.
Just let's give it up.
God. Okay.
Okay.
That's the one. We know which one. Bring
Yes.
him on before I forget who it is.
What'd I say?
Hey, Gavin. What are you gonna do? There you are. You got 2 statues. You're in the museum. Your choices are. You know the situation. Are you gonna touch the don't touch? Are you going to wait a minute. Would you be more likely
I know what you mean, Bert.
to touch the don't touch, the touch, both statues, or neither statue?
Well, it would depend very much on what the statues were of. I mean,
You see, we never think of everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I was brought up with an Irish Indian background, and I was taught you do what you're told to do.
Yeah, so...
And if it says touch, I'll touch it. If it says don't touch it, I don't touch it. So I would touch the one.
That says
It's my
please
mother and
touch.
father's fault. It had nothing to do with it.
No, that's all right. Listen.
I touch
You
things
always
that I
said
say
you were
touch.
different.
Yeah.
You said you were different from all
While
the
you
rest of your
two
family.
quietly argue that out, we'll move right along here to Mitzi. What will
You wanna
Charlie
touch?
do?
This is really very simple. Charlie would grow both statues.
That's funny. It's the statue is of the thinker. I wonder why he'd do that.
I mean, he's not much one that. They're both right there. Yes, he would.
He would touch them both.
I mean, statues don't usually turn him on.
I understand that.
Although he has been known to call me when we've been, you have to be there like a statue. Can't you do something?
I know.
So it might make him feel right at home.
Yeah, let's bring the man on. Here he comes now. Hey, Charlie. What are you going to do? The sign says, you know what the situation is. You got two statues.
I'll
What are you
tell
going to
you
do?
something. Let me
Are
tell
you
you
more
something.
like... So you want me to give the list or no?
No, I'm very nervous about this question, but if
Oh.
Mitzi knows me,
Yes.
she'll answer it right.
What?
I'm a very nervous Jewish person. And besides, I don't know, if you touch something, says don't touch, you could get a shock, something, a thing could bite your hand. I would, if it says touch, I would touch, and not touch, I wouldn't touch it.
So that's wrong. That's not what she said. You know what she said? You are so wrong. She said you would touch both of them, both statues.
Are they
Since
naked?
when I say don't touch, you don't touch?
No, not you. This is statues.
Statues.
Although you are the same
you
as a
took it
statue at
personally. You
times.
must never do that.
At times you remind me of a statue, but I don't
All right,
want to.
here we go. Teresa, you and Ben can get the whole thing. Get right back in the game here. What's Ben going to do?
I would say he would touch the one that said touch.
He would do what the sign
I think,
say.
yeah, he would do what the sign
Oh,
says.
and only that one. He would be more likely to touch the statue that says
Touch.
Gee, you did that so well and so simply. Why couldn't I do that? Let's bring Ben on.
Benny might not do nothing.
Ben, here you are in the museum. By the way, no one else has gotten this right. You can get the whole thing for the bananas. What are you more likely to do? You've got the two statues. You know the signs on each one. Are you more likely to touch the don't touch statue, the touch statue, both statues, or neither statue?
Well, when you go around touching things that you're not supposed to, you usually get slapped, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that I would observe the sign, don't touch.
Well, which statue would you touch then, is what I'm saying.
Which one would I touch?
Yes, are you more likely to touch the don't touch statue, the touch statue, both statues, or neither statue?
The don't touch.
You'd be more likely to touch the don't touch?
Yes.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
That's not what you said. I thought that's what he meant.
What did she say?
I said he would touch the touch statue.
You said you would touch the statue that said, please touch. He
That's
said
right.
he would touch a statue that said, don't touch.
Oh.
No, he got it mixed up.
Yeah,
I know that.
I got it mixed up. Yeah.
That happens a lot, doesn't it?
I'll
He's
see you
got it
later.
mixed up. All right. Hey, guess what?
No, because
What?
he wouldn't touch.
What?
Why do you rule? Oh, my goodness. We have a minor revolution on our hands. Hey,
think
fellas,
he got it
nobody got it
confused.
right. That question goes
No, it
over to
was
the next
confusing,
question,
yeah.
making it
Yeah.
worth $450. And that should bring a smile to your hearts. We'll come back in a moment with the $450 question. This question will decide the issue. Not only that, it is worth $450, okay? Here we go, fellas. This is kind of fun. Charlie, you ain't got it yet.
But I will.
Oh, we'll see. Men, which of the two of you would you say is more uptight? You or your wife? Good question. Think it over. Goodbye, fellas. Off they go. We'll start with you, Teresa. Between you and Ben, which would you say is more uptight? This is generally speaking, of course. Doesn't mean all the time.
Generally speaking. I guess I'm more uptight.
Than he is.
Than he
You're
is.
a worrier, and you
Yeah.
would say it's you.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Shh. Don't give it away now. Not a sound. Ben. Ben, which of you would you say is more uptight, you or Teresa?
Ben Hines is more uptight.
No, that's not what she said. She said she was.
Well, I don't believe it.
I'm going to kill him.
I don't believe it. What's she uptight about?
I love it. Here we go, Patty. Between you and Gavin, which one of you did you say is more uptight?
I think if Gavin's honest, he will say that he is more uptight.
More uptight than you are. If he is honest, I like that preamble. Let's see what he does. Gavin, between you and Patty, which one of you would you say is more uptight?
I will answer this the way Patty would answer it, and she would say, I am the one who is more
That's
uptight.
right.
Oh, you're so honest, darling.
Here we go. This will wrap it up. Mitzi,
$400,
what will Charlie
Charlie.
say?
I smell victory. Charlie is Mr. Uptight.
Charlie is more uptight. Not a sound. Here he comes. Charlie, this
What
is
is
this
it?
is for the game.
What do you want?
I just want to ask one little question.
Well, ask it.
Which one of you and Mitzi, between you and Mitzi, is more uptight?
Me!
That's it! You got it! Mitzi and Charlie, Patty and Gavin split the pot. However, the blue section wins it. Big total of money, too. We'll be back in just a moment to award the blue section their money for the day. Standing ovation. Hello, the blue section has done it with Charlie and Mitzi. $525. We got a grand. 1,500. 25 big ones. Goodbye, everybody. Bert Carvey. See you next time on Tattletale.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Tattletales. A Mark Cookson, Bill Todman production. This program has been edited for broadcast.